And you know, there's no one working harder than our current president. And I would like to ask President Ron and First Lady Debbie to join us here on the stage at this time. They're going to bring it out. President Ron and Debbie, I know the past 9 months have been a combination of excitement, rewarding experiences, making new Optimist friends, and seeing what a difference our clubs are making in the lives of children. Both of you have represented this organization very well, and all of us appreciate everything that you do and will continue to do as we move ahead. Thank you, Ron and Debbie. And on behalf of the organization, every year we give a small token of appreciation to our current president. And this year we asked Ron what he would like to have. And he told us that he'd like to have a new puppy. So we actually consulted with Debbie, as you can see, and she replied, let me get this in quotes, "There's not a snowball's chance in you know where that we are be getting a puppy." But that phrase didn't faze us. So Ron, I'd like to present you a Snowball. He's got his name. Clean up on aisle 3. All right, seriously, Ron, the organization would like to present you with a unique gift, and with Debbie's help, you will be receiving a wood sculpture of one of your first golden retrievers, and it will bear a plaque that says, "Presented to Ron Huxley in appreciation for your service and dedication to the members of Optimist International as president in 2013-2014. We hope that's something you'll find memorable as much as you are to us. And to you, Debbie, we would like to, for all your support and work on behalf of the organization, please accept this gift with heartfelt thanks from all of us here at Optimist International for the things you have done to support Ron in these roles.
You outstanding.
Outstanding job, buddy. Yeah, I'm going to hang on to him. No, well, it's Snowball, but I'm going to nickname him Jimmy for both Ken and I. For my dad, is this working yet? For my dad and his dad. Whew. You know, we take a look at where we are right now in our Optimist year. We have more clubs, more districts who are within a hair's breadth of being on the positive side of membership than ever before. This morning we presented, through JC's awards and recognitions, a certificate of appreciation to a gentleman who sponsored over 60 members last year by himself. Those 60 members, if done this year, would put 3 districts in the plus side. You know, there's a club in Southwest Ontario called the St. Clair Beach Club. In 1990-91, when I was the district governor, I had an opportunity to visit with this club just in September, just about the time that we were getting to change hands for new administration. The incoming president invited me down. I came in about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and they toured me through the small community. They showed me the park benches that were out along the street near the bus stops and so forth that had the name St. Clair Beach Optimist Club on them. They took me to the park where they have a soccer program for over 4,000 kids. They took me to the fairgrounds where they hold their annual 3-day fundraiser, a corn fest, where they raise a few $1,000s every year to support the needs of what they do. They showed me a van that they had purchased for the seniors organization in that community to truck them to and from the shopping facilities and to the doctor's appointments and so forth. This club was outstanding. This club wasn't attending zone meetings. This club wasn't attending district meetings. They certainly weren't coming to Optimist International Conventions. But they were doing it. They were doing it great. And that evening we sat down at the club meeting with the dinner being prepared, and they had their banners up, they had their bell and their gavel. And I looked towards their awards banner. And there was nothing on the awards banner after 1981. And I scolded them. I said, I can't believe what I'm seeing. Here's a club that's affecting the lives of thousands of children, and yet you refuse to do the paperwork. You refuse to be considered for the recognition, but you still honor your banner, and there's nothing on there for the last 9 years. I said, you're an incredible bunch of optimists. That year, I named a district award after the Optimist Club of St. Clair Beach. And it was a simple award. It said to those members in our district, you could do something new in your community. And you could be recognized for doing that in the name of the Optimist Club of St. Clair Beach. You see, what I learned was if you pat them on the back, if you allow them to be recognized for what they're doing, they will indeed do more. You see, that St. Clair Beach Club built the Optimist Club of Tecumseh the next year. They started attending zone meetings. They started attending the quarter boards. And they even came to the International Convention. They realized very, very quickly that their success, although held within house, needed to be shared. They were now at that point in their lives where they could offer support to those that needed it. The student had become the teacher. In our organization today, we have many, many clubs out there who don't come to zone, who don't come to district, who don't come to Optimist International. And when you ask them why, they say, we don't need them. We're doing fine in our own communities. And all we ever hear from Optimist International is get new members or go and build a new club. We've heard stories this week about clubs that forgot to create a legacy by bringing in members to keep their clubs alive. Many of these clubs that stay away from our district meetings may be in that very same situation. We should embrace these clubs. because they're doing what they do for the kids in their communities, and they do it well. We need to thank them for what they're doing, not chastise them for not being part of who we are. They are a part of who we are. They just do it in a different way. I spent the last 3 days outside those doors as you all came in, and I made a personal effort to shake the hands of people who passed by me. It wasn't necessarily for the organization. It was because I believe in what you do. I have a family here. I'm so proud of all of you. I love my wife and my daughter. My other daughter, who couldn't be here with us this weekend, she's an optimist. We have to continue to grow. Ken's speech was very touching, very moving. And it reminded me of all the members that we've got in this organization who can make a difference in the life of a child. But our organization can't survive if we don't replace who we are. We, and I'm talking now to the choir, have one task when we go home. Embrace those that we don't see at zone meetings and district functions. Tell them I said thank you. And you say thank you as well. Let them know that we are appreciative of what they're doing for the children in their communities. And make every single effort we can to make as many districts in this organization grow this year so that next year will be better. And the year after that will be better. And I echo Ken's comments about 1,000 optimists in our 100th year. What'd I say? 1,000? 100,000 optimists. I'm not an accountant. We got to make this organization where it used to be and beyond. The world is watching us, folks. More importantly, the children are looking to us. Let's not disappoint them. Let's make it a reality. I love you all. Return home safely. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, sir. You're so kind. Our OI-endorsed organization, the Boy Scouts of America, has a special recognition for President-elect Ken Garner, who on October the 1st will become the latest Eagle Scout to serve as an international president. Help us welcome Boy Scout representative and optimist Charles Woodland as he presents a Journey to Excellence Watch to President-elect Ken. Thank you, Charles. Before we close the business session of this convention, let us renew our commitment to our belief in optimism by reciting Always thinking, always one step ahead. Reciting the Optimist Creed. Please stand. Promise yourself, be so strong that nothing can disturb your peace of mind. Every person you meet. And make all your friends feel that there is something in them. Tuck the sunny side of optimism and make your optimism come true. Make only of the best, to work only for the best, and to expect only the best. Be just as enthusiastic about your own as you are about your own. Forget the mistakes of the past and press on to greater achievements of the future. To wear a cheerful countenance at all times and give every living creature you meet a smile. You give so much time to the improvement of yourself that you have no time to criticize others. You be too large for worry, too noble for anger, too strong for fear, and too happy with the presence of God. Thank you for attending this convention. Have a safe trip home. I now declare the 96th Annual Convention adjourned.
So what you know about sacrifice when the